What's up, manga fans? This is Raphael from C Manga, and I'm here to bring a new series for the channel. Well, technically, it's not new in general. I'm late to the party, and this series has been reviewed quite a lot. But after watching the anime for Akame ga Kill, I decided to pick up the manga, as I heard a lot of the manga fans were saying that the story in the anime was very different from the way the manga was. Like, a lot of things were left out. Certain characters were killed off that are still alive in the manga, and certain characters died in a different way from the manga. And I was surprised. The story is very different in the manga. A lot of chapters were left out. A lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but a few people are still alive who are dead in the anime, and vice versa. Things like that. It's very weird how much they've left out and decided to do like their own thing towards the end of the anime, as there's only a few episodes left. And as I said, they've caught up literally with the manga, and they're more or less at the you might as well say the execution of Tatsumi. So it's weird, but as I said, I don't regret reading the manga. I'm kind of glad I've picked it up, because it's given me, the official story how it should be. And Mine is still alive, yes, and Budo as well, he's still alive. But the way I see it is the anime is the anime. It's its own story. The manga is its manga. So I like both of them as they are, regardless of them being different. And I'm enjoying them as it is. And I'm definitely enjoying the manga now that I've caught up with it. And this chapter was definitely brilliant. It's called Kill the Adversary Part 2. There was a part 1 obviously a month ago, and it basically was Tatsumi was about to be executed, and what was left of the night raid has arrived to save him. And the last thing we saw at the end of that chapter was Budo being blasted up. So at the beginning of this chapter, all the civilians have literally legged it, say, we gotta get out, we're gonna get killed if General Budo got blasted away. But what's surprising was Esdeath's soldiers actually came and wanted to help Esdeath, but she rejected it. And that's kind of good, because most of the time, you get cowardly soldiers that leg it, but they were like, no, we want to help. And she's ordered them to evacuate the civilians instead. So you have to admit, Esdeath, as psychopathic as she is, she still has some sort of moral decency to say, get the civilians out of here, I'll handle this. And so the battle between Esdeath and Mine continues, and attacking with much more powerful moves, especially from Mine, because obviously she's in a bigger pinch, so the pumpkin is much stronger. But neither was able to gain an advantage. Particularly Esdeath was easily dodging, and Mine was kind of, in a way, you might as well say, frantically blasting. But one blast she fired at Esdeath seemed like it was not purposely missed. It seemed like it had missed, and it was unintentional, but she actually had successfully freed Tatsumi by shooting off the cross that he was pinned to. So that was smart on Mine's behalf, and she did say, well, I am a genius sniper, as she's quoted a few times in the series. So Tatsumi, now free, walks up to Incursio, and he touches it, but there was barbed wire on it, and he's like, god damn it, what's going on? And Esdeath basically eggs on Tatsumi to equip Incursio and basically use it now that I know who you are. And she also reveals that she wasn't actually going to kill Tatsumi. She was going to avoid any vital spot that he had and take him away for herself. So it looked like she had no intention of killing him and wanted to keep him as her boy toy. But the current situation, as as a warrior, it's incurred her, might as well say, lust for battle. So she's finding this situation more entertaining and decides to basically have Tatsumi fight her. So Mine attacks Esdeath again, but she easily dodges it. She says she's read the trajectory now and can slowly basically break Mine apart. So this kind of, is a trigger for Tatsumi, because he remembers Lovework's death, laminating on his own weakness, blaming himself, saying that majority of everyone else was killed because of him being weak. And then seeing Mine obviously being in a threatened situation, Esdeath causes him to go for a new transformation. He equips the Incursio and demands more power from it. And we see Incursio like in a more not demonic, more monstrous, like danger beast kind of form behind him, and the ground's all breaking up, it's going crazy, like Tatsumi's screaming and his eyes have gone all white, and he takes on a brand new form which surprised me. It looks like how Incursio did before, but it's more advanced. Like the eyes have the danger beast kind of scleria kind of thing, so it's, it's a cross going for on one of the eyeballs. He's got ears that are more sharper, the spear is much longer, the design just is more sharper looking, there's more armor, it looks badass, and it definitely proved to be an amazing transformation in this battle, surprising both Mine and Esdeath. And it done one of those typical Dragon Ball Z moments where you see him in the distance, there's all the dust blowing, and then he disappears and he's arrived right where Esdeath has started attacking her. And this kind of arouses her in a way where she's like, oh, we're finally connected for the first time, Tatsumi, this is great. And Mine is providing support on, like in the back, shoot. We even have Tatsumi screaming, shoot now, Mine. So it's kind of good that he's not just doing, a solo thing, he's relying on Mine to help out as well. But this is when Esdeath activates a trump card, Maha Padam. And because I've watched the anime before actually this chapter came out, I was confused. I was like, wait a minute, didn't she already reveal this technique? But no, this was revealed in the anime before the manga, which was weird. So yeah, this is a trump card. It freezes time with obviously ice ability, and you're doing this now, obviously everything is frozen, even the shot from Mine's pumpkin. It seems like Tatsumi is frozen, and as Esdeath is about to go in to kill Mine, Tatsumi manages to basically overcome Mahapadam's time freeze ability, because he's apparently in the new form in Incursio, he's not affected by the frost or the ice, so he has some sort of resistance to it, and he attacks Esdeath, which surprises her. So after that, it was great where Akame sneaks in and sneaks attack Esdeath, and that surprised me because Esdeath has usually got this high sense of sort of her surroundings. He literally no one could sneak attack her, but Akame managed to get in, and obviously unfortunately she didn't get to wound her or anything, but the fact that she snuck up on Esdeath really peed her off, saying, oh, is this the ability of these assassins? I couldn't even sense her. And this, as I said, really aggravates her, and she releases that attack where lots of shards of ice come, and luckily Leone appears and saves Akame and Mine, and drags them out at the last minute. So entertained, obviously Esdeath is enjoying this and decides that she's going to reveal another new move of hers. So it's great that these villains are not to be messed with. It's like we thought Mahapadam's only new trump card, and apparently she has something else to reveal. So it's going to be interesting to see what that is. And as she's revealed that, Budo has re-emerged from the pile of rocks, completely peed off and completely unfazed from Mine's super pumpkin blast from last chapter. And as I said, he's really enraged. He's like, how dare you do this? It's like, even though there's a Tegu that's protecting the palace, I can't allow you to go havoc and rampage the place. So he's joined the fight, and now we've got two super powerful generals ready to fight Night Raid, and as I said, it's all going down next month. So at this point, it's a wonder who's going to live, who's going to die. I can't even think who is going to live or die, because the Kamiga kill just always seems to get you when you least expect it. You're thinking, oh my god, this person just died. Like, I wasn't expecting that person to die. As I said, I wasn't expecting Lubbock to die, and he died. So could it be Mine? Could it be Akame? I doubt it, because she's kind of the I'd say the staple girl for this series. Could it be Leone? Could it be I forgot their bloody names, the leader of Night Raid? Who else could it be? I'm saying, could Budo die? Could Esdeath die? That's what I'm looking forward to see. Looking forward to see what Esdeath's new attack is, how Budo is going to handle in the manga, because he died in the anime, and more of Tatsumi's new Incursio was really great, and as I said, this battle was just really crazy, and I can't wait to see what's gonna happen next. So I think that's more or less I can talk about in this chapter, which is more of those, you know, Royal Rumble battle chapters, lots of action going on, lots of new power reveals, things like that, and a setup for a massive showdown in the next chapter. So I can't wait for that, and I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen, who is going to survive. So that's it for me. You heard my verdict. I enjoyed it. Lots of fighting, lots of new power-ups, but who's going to live? And that's what I like you guys to let me know. Leave them in the comment box below if you enjoyed this chapter. Who do you think is going to live next time? What do you think is going to happen next? Whatever we want to say. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, check out some more stuff on our channel, and I'll speak to you guys next month.